Hello, Broncos, and welcome to the 2021-2022 registration video. Everyone listening to this video is going into their 10th, 11th, or 12th grade year. What we are trying to do through this video is give you enough information that you will be able to make an educated, informed decision about the courses that you are going to take next year. All of the course selection sheets are due back to your English teacher by next Friday prior to leaving for spring break. When we come back from spring break, your school counselor will be meeting with you on an individual basis through English to talk through exactly what you have written on this course selection document. On this slide, you will see the pictures of everyone who makes up the guidance team. Just in case you do not know who your school counselor is, hopefully we'll be able to clarify that for you today. We start off with Ms. Brock. She works with all students who have an IEP or a 504. If you are unfamiliar with either of those two terms, then no, Ms. Brock is probably not your school counselor. Next, we have Ms. Morales. She works with students who have the last name of A through G. Next, we have brand new to our guidance department, Mrs. Sykes. She works with all students who have the last name of H through Q. Mrs. Jordan is next. She works with all students who have the last name of R through Z. She is also the director for Collegiate High and everything related to dual enrollment. So if you are a student who is in either of those programs or are looking to join those programs, Mrs. Jordan is going to be the person that you will want to reach out to. Next, we have Mrs. Padgett. She is our guidance secretary. She is the very first face that you see when you walk in the guidance door. She can help you with anything in relation to running high school transcripts, putting in community service hours, making appointments with your school counselor, and anything else guidance related. Last, we have Ms. Sinha. She is our college and career coach. She works very hard with all students in the career and technical education classes and also helps place students during internships. On this slide, you will see everything that is required in order to obtain your high school diploma. Depending on what grade you are currently in as you watch this, many of you will have checked off some of these boxes, some of you are working towards them, and if you are a senior, you are almost done with checking off these boxes. So we'll start with the first. You must have 4 English credits. That would have been English 1, English 2, English 3, and English 4. There are options to take dual enrollment, honors, and AP coursework in the English subject, but as long as you have 4 English credits, all of those will guarantee a high school diploma. The same goes for math. You have to have 4 credits in the math department as well. There are multiple avenues to include dual enrollment, AP, and honors. 3 social studies credits. You start social studies as a 10th grader and you take world history. 11th grade is U.S. history, and 12th grade is government and economics. Please remember, government is a semester class as well as economics. So you will take 1 class in the fall and 1 class in the spring. Next, we have 3 science credits. One of the science credits that is required for graduation is biology. The other 2 science classes that you take will depend on you. Many of you will have completed environmental science, and you will probably either choose a marine science or a physical science in your junior year to finish off your science credits. For those of you who are in the agriculture classes, if you have taken Ag Foundations, that can count as one of your science credits. Everyone needs a credit of physical education. 0.5 or a semester of that 1 credit must include personal fitness. Everyone needs a fine arts class. When we talk about fine arts, we need to think about where you basically start with nothing and you have a finished product. You start with sheet music and you're able to play. You learn the lines to a poem and you present it. You are in culinary 2, horticulture 2, naval science 2 or ROTC 2, Digital Information Technology, Carpentry 2, Early Childhood 3 are some examples of the fine arts credits that are available here at Middleburg High School. Next, you have to have 8 elective credits. All of the credits that you receive that do not fall into one of the previous categories that we've talked about will fall into your elective credit category. One of the ones that gets very confused is if you are a student who has been in intensive reading, all of your intensive reading coursework counts as an elective. In addition, if you are a student who is working on their foreign language classes, those two will also count as elective credits. Everyone must pass the Algebra 1 end of course exam, and you must pass your 10th grade FSA ELA. If you are unable to pass either of those, that's where we will put you into remedial coursework to include intensive reading, and we will talk to you about trying to obtain a concordant score through the PSAT if you are in the 10th or 11th grade, or an SAT or ACT if you are a junior or a senior. Once you've met all of those requirements, the last one that you have is to take some sort of an online class. This online class can be a semester in length or it could be a full year. That will be completely up to you. If you are a student who has been in intensive reading for 1 full year and you have passed that course, then that will meet your online class requirements.
As you start choosing your classes for next year, you'll notice that many of your courses are offered at different levels of academic difficulty. AP and dual enrollment are the hardest, honors is next, and then standard, which is the least challenging. MHS has an array of honors, AP, and dual enrollment courses in English, math, social studies, and science that will better prepare students for college or the workforce. These are additional reasons why you should take challenging coursework. You'll be challenging yourself academically, which will keep schoolwork interesting and exciting. You'll have a better shot at getting a good grade, which will boost your GPA and class rank. If it's an AP course, there's always the possibility of earning college credit, as long as you pass the AP exam that is offered at the end of each academic year. And if it's a dual enrollment course, you will earn high school and college credit if you pass the course. If you're interested in enrolling in an AP course, you will need to have the following requirements: a 3.0 GPA, have satisfactory FSA ELA scores, and receive a teacher recommendation. And if you're interested in taking a dual enrollment course, you will also need to have a 3.0 GPA. You must have college level test scores, complete a St. John's application, and receive your teacher's recommendation. Please make sure to look at the MHS course catalog on our website for a full list of honors, AP, and dual enrollment courses offered.
Students will need to take 1 English course. Students can take a standard, honors, AP, or dual enrollment course. Please note that the student's current English teacher will need to approve their student's English placement. Students will need to take 1 math course. Students can take a standard, honors, AP, or dual enrollment math course. Please note that the student's current math teacher will need to approve their student's math placement. Students will need to take 1 history course. Students can take standard, honors, or an AP course. Please note that the student's current history teacher will need to approve their student's history placement. If a student does not have a current history teacher, then the student's current English teacher will need to approve their student's history placement. Students will need to take one science course. Students can take a standard, honors, or an AP science course. Please note the student's current science teacher will need to approve their student's science placement. Students must earn one physical education credit to include personal fitness and an additional physical education course.
All students are required to have one fine arts credit. Some of these fine arts credits are listed here for you. A full list of fine arts courses is listed in the course catalog. This is a list of some of the electives offered. For a full list of offered electives, please reference the course catalog found on the website. On this slide, we are going to talk about dual enrollment. The dual enrollment program allows students to simultaneously earn college credit and high school credit. It is an excellent way to earn college credit. It helps students' GPA as well. We have several classes that we offer here at MHS campus. First, you need to know about the criteria. You need to be a high school student in the 10th grade. You need to have a 3.0 unweighted grade point average. You need to be recommended by your teacher or your guidance counselor. You need to have social and emotional maturity. Have a full set of acceptable SAT, ACT, PERT, or CPT scores. So you just need one of those test scores on file. The PERT is usually offered twice a year by Miss Jordan. So every student has an opportunity to take a test here at Middleburg High for the dual enrollment program. The next PERT test date will be March 11th. You can sign up for that. As you get access to the dual enrollment Google Classroom, under one of the notifications, there is a Google form link for you to fill out to request to take the PERT on March 11th. The St. John's River State College application also needs to be filled out. This program is also for students who are interested in pursuing an AA degree or an AS degree after high school. If you need more information about the program, please see Ms. Jordan in the guidance office. There is a dual enrollment Google Classroom. The code is ZJIYAXB. Keep in mind, when your teachers are recommending you for English composition, college algebra, or any other dual enrollment college class, whether it is on Middleburg High School site or at St. John's site, you must have an application on file and a meeting with Ms. Jordan to be eligible for this class. Here's a list of the dual enrollment classes that we offer at Middleburg High School. First, let's talk about the Computer Programming Specialist program. There is an adjunct from St. John's that comes out here to Middleburg and teaches during 5th period. So if you're interested in computer programming, coding, or learning more about computers and getting certified, then this is the program for you. You will have to fill out a St. John's application and follow the criteria that was in the previous slide to be eligible for this program. But you can also get a job at the end of your high school career, which is fabulous for a lot of students. And you can also get college credit. On the right, you'll see the other college classes we offer here at Middleburg. The two that we want to emphasize here on this slide is the personal finance and the life career development classes. They are open to 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. So please put this on your course selection if you're interested and you do meet the criteria above in the previous slide. If you have further questions, please reach out to Ms. Jordan. Make sure you connect with the dual enrollment Google Classroom if you choose any of these classes on your course selection for next year. On this slide, you'll learn about another dual enrollment opportunity through Embry-Riddle. It is called the Unmanned Aircraft Systems, which is drones.
It's available only to NJROTC cadets who have completed 1 year of ROTC and have an overall cumulative GPA of a 3.0. You can earn 6 college credit hours on a certification on a 5.0 GPA scale. If you want more information about this program, please see Commander Lee in Portable 79.
Let's take a look at your course selection sheet. First, let's go ahead and put your name on there. Make sure you write legibly. Put your last name first, then your first name. And if you have a middle name or a middle initial, you can go ahead and add that. Go ahead and write your student ID number, make sure it's legible, and then make sure you provide your school counselor's name on the form as well. If you don't know who your school counselor is, go ahead and ask your English teacher. They should have a by name roster and a counselor assigned to each student. In the table chart, you're going to be expected to fill out all of your courses. Now, your teachers are going to help you fill this out. They have to sign off under teacher signature. So you're going to provide your English class, your math class, your science class, your social studies class, and 2 electives. If you see here, comprehensive fitness and individual dual sports is 1 period of an elective, and electricity 2 is the second elective. As you know, you take 6 classes a day. If you are signing up for PE, which is only offered each semester, you must fill out 2 PE classes, 1 for first semester and the second one for second semester. And just because some things may happen or there may be a conflict in your schedule, make sure you provide 2 alternative electives in the table that it's indicated, alternative electives. And of course, those who are in the ROTC or band 7th period will be that option that you'll fill in. You want to make sure you sign it and your parent signs it. You have until March 11th to go around to all of your teachers to get their signature on each of these classes.
Course selection sheets are due by Thursday, March 11th. These need to be turned in to your English teachers. Parents are required to sign the bottom of the course selection sheet. Be sure to check out the Middleburg High School course catalog on the school's website. You can also find information about summer reading, athletics, and clubs on the Middleburg High School website. The school's Facebook page is also a good source of information. Please check here regularly for updates and additional information.
The courses highlighted in this PowerPoint by no means capture every class offered on our campus. Please be sure to reference the course selection catalog frequently to understand and be aware of every course that's offered. Thank you and have a great day.
Go Broncos!